A Nigerian girl's college story. Amaka adjusted her backpack as she walked through the gates of the University of Lagos. The sun was hot that afternoon, the kind of Lagos heat that made you sweat before you even finished crossing the street. She was just 19, in her second year of college, and everything about life felt like it was happening too fast. She had grown up in Enugu, the first daughter of 5 children, her father, a civil servant, and her mother, a trader who sold street food in the market, had worked hard to make sure she was the first in her family to attend a university. Their sacrifices weighed on her shoulders every time she walked into a lecture hall. She couldn't afford to fail, not after everything they had done. Amaka lived in one of the female hostels, a large building with walls painted cream and brown but already peeling. Life in the hostel was noisy, girls arguing about water in the bathrooms, someone always playing Afrobeats on a loudspeaker, and constant gist about relationships, money, and lecturers. Her roommate Kemi was from Ibadan, funny and full of energy. She was the type who would enter a room and everyone would know immediately. Kemi loved makeup and fashion, and unlike Amaka, she didn't take life too seriously.
Amaka, you're always carrying book. One day this your book will carry you.
Kemi teased one night while applying lip gloss in front of their shared mirror. Amaka smiled.
At least the book will carry me somewhere. Your makeup, Inko? Where will it carry you?
Kemi laughed so hard she almost dropped her lip gloss. But deep down, Amaka admired her roommate's confidence. Classes were another challenge. Some lecturers were kind, taking time to explain concepts. One in particular, Dr. Okafor, was known for his difficult exams and strict attendance. Amaka sat in the middle row during his lectures, scribbling down every word. She wanted to make her parents proud, but also, she had her own dreams. She wanted to become a journalist. She loved stories, people's lives, and the truth hidden beneath everyday conversations. But school wasn't only about academics. There were constant strikes threatening to interrupt semesters, overcrowded lecture halls, and the silent competition among students. Some came from wealthy families, arriving to class in cars, dressed in the latest fashion. Amaka often wore the same few outfits, washed and rewashed, but she carried herself with dignity. It wasn't long before Amaka caught the attention of Jake, a final-year engineering student. He was tall, dark, and had an easy smile that made people comfortable around him. They met at the library when he asked if she was done with a textbook. From then, they saw each other often. He would buy her snacks from the canteen, walk her back to her hostel. For Amaka, it was confusing. She liked him, but she feared distractions. One night, while they sat outside the faculty building under a tree, he asked,
Amaka, do you like me?
She looked away, her heart racing.
Jake, I don't have time for this kind of thing. My family is counting on me. I can't disappoint them.
He nodded slowly.
Understand, but sometimes, life is not just about book and family. It's also about who you share it with.
His words stayed with her for weeks. Things weren't always smooth with Kemi either. One day, Amaka came back from lectures and found some of her foodstuff missing. Kemi had cooked with it without asking. Amaka was furious.
Kemi, why did you take my giri without telling me?
Kemi rolled her eyes.
Is it Gary that will kill you? I was hungry, big?
Their fight lasted days, but later, when Amaka fell sick with malaria, it was Kemi who nursed her, buying drugs, making pepper soup, and staying by her side.
Don't think I don't care.
Kemi said softly as she placed a cool towel on Amaka's forehead.
I may be careless, but you're my sister, here.
Amaka realized then that friendship was messy but real. Money was always a struggle. Her parents sent what they could, but sometimes it wasn't enough. Amaka took on small jobs, typing assignments for other students, helping people with research, even braiding hair in the hostel. There were nights she went to bed hungry, pretending she wasn't. There were days she wore the same sandals with broken straps, praying they wouldn't give way on her walk to class, but she kept going. In her 3rd year, Amaka entered a writing competition organized by the university's press club. The theme was Voices of the Youth. She poured her heart into it, writing about the struggles of Nigerian students. Poverty, strikes, pressure, and the determination to rise despite it all. When the results were announced, she won first place. The prize was small, a cash award and recognition. But for her, it was everything. She felt for the first time that her dreams of being a journalist weren't impossible. Her parents called, their voices full of pride.
Amaka, you are making us proud, her father said. Keep going, don't stop.
Even Kemi threw a little party in their hostel room, inviting friends and blasting music. By her final year, things had changed. She had grown stronger, more confident. She was no longer the timid girl who avoided distractions. She had learned to balance her books, friendships, and even a little romance, though she never fully gave herself to Jake, who had graduated by then. Her biggest challenge came during her final exams when her mother fell seriously ill. Amaka had to travel back home to care for her. She studied at night by candlelight, sleeping only a few hours, torn between duty at home and the pressure of exams. It was the hardest season of her life. But she passed, not with the first class she had dreamed of, but with a solid second-class upper. The day she wore her graduation gown, her parents sat proudly in the crowd. Her mother, healthier now, wore a bright, beautiful gown, her father smiling like he had won a lottery, and her four siblings. As Amaka walked across the stage to collect her certificate, she felt tears in her eyes. Wasn't just paper, it was years of sacrifice. Hunger, friendships, disappointments, love, growth, and resilience. After the ceremony, Kemi hugged her tightly.
See ya, journalist. Go and change the world.
And deep down, Amaka knew she would try. For more, please like, share, follow, comment, subscribe.